Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is your reading for the week ahead, February 28th through March the 6th, 2022, for all Scorpio suns, moons, rising Scorpios on the house cusp. Those with their sun in the 8th house and Venus in Scorpio, you can watch this reading. Please keep in mind these are general forecasts, so of course they may not resonate with everyone out there. And as I always say, for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please come get a personal private tarot reading from either me or your favorite tarot reader out there. And the easiest way to do that is to click below in the description box below this video. You'll find my website down there, my scheduling page. If you're on a desktop or laptop, you can in the eye in the sky up in the right hand corner there. That's what I meant to say. Click the eye in the sky. That will take you to my scheduling page where you can book a reading at your convenience. Anything else? For your weekly forecast, Scorpio, I've selected a few decks today for your reading. The Antique Anatomy Tarot deck by Claire Goodchild. The publisher on this is unknown, but we do know that the design is by Diane Shaw. And here's the QR code if you want more information. I did purchase this one off Wish, the Wish app. So if you want more information, you can scan that in or take a screenshot of that. For clarification, we are using the Pagan Lenormand Oracle cards today by Gina M. Pace, artwork by Franco Rivoli. Also, I did purchase this one off Wish as well. So if you want more information, scan in or take a screenshot of that QR code. You can get more information from there. Last but not least, we are pulling guidance today from the Oracle of the Mermaids, Magical Messages of Healing, Love, and Romance by Lucy Cavendish. And also wanted to mention that, where is that? There's an illustrator here. The illustrator is Selena Fenech, F-E-N-E-C-H. Pretty important here. Yeah, there it is. Artwork by Selena Fenech. Most important part is the artwork here. Blue Angel is the publisher. More information, go to www.blueangelonline.com. Okay, so that is that. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio this week. We're looking at 6 cards for your week ahead, Scorpio. Check your sun, moon, or rising sign for the most complete picture. If you're inquiring about love, check your Venus placement. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click all notifications so you'll always be notified whenever I do upload your sign. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Spirit, give me 6 cards for, I'll show a rough start here. Give me 6 cards for Scorpio's week ahead. Awfully quiet, Scorpio. You're being awfully quiet. What's going on? Usually with Scorpio's quiet, that means that there's something going on that they're not telling you, but they really want to tell you, but they can't because they're Scorpios. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Rods reversed. Be a domestic situation going on here. I say situation, a housing situation, a home or living environment. There's disruptions here around the home or family. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot in these readings, probably because Mars is in Capricorn. It's probably sitting in one of your houses here. So underneath that, we have the Justice in reverse. Some of you could be going through a divorce, separation, litigation, some kind of injustice around the home or family situation. Someone may be leaving the home or family for more freedom. This is Aries, and then we have Libra, the opposite energy here. Be dealing with an Aries as well. This is the underlying theme or challenge of your weekly forecast. So let's see how it plays out here, Scorpio. How do you see yourself today? Ooh, King of Blades. All right, so you see yourself as detached, cold, aloof, doing things by the book, uber logical about everything, really keeping your emotions out of everything, including decision making. Also, the King of Blades could be someone in law enforcement, the military, the police force or task force, someone very wise as well, drawing on a lot of wisdom, very intellectual. So you see yourself as an intellectual today. Let me remind you, we are in Pisces season. So it's time to get out of your head and into your heart, baby. Time to get into those emotions of yours, which seem to be hiding at the moment. Theme for you over the next week is the Wheel of Fortune. Many hands, many directions. Well, you could be dealing with the fixed signs this week, another Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or another Scorpio. But other than that, I'm seeing here you have a lot of big changes coming up for you. This is Jupiter. Jupiter is in Pisces. This is an important placement for you. It looks like growth, expansion, and change are inevitable here. There are big changes at work in your life. So it's important that you kind of roll with them and expect that if things are the way they are, they will not stay the same. This is inevitably going to happen. Something is fated. Something is destined. Something is coming in here. I'm not saying you're not going to see it coming, but you probably already feel the changes happening here. Something big happening here for Scorpio out there. In the past, you did learn a lesson regarding the Eight of Blades in reverse. This is the Eight of Swords in reverse. We like to see this card in reverse because it says that in the past, Scorpio learned a lesson regarding taking back their personal power, getting out of their head, seeing a problem for what it is. This is that restrictive energy that we hate to see in the upright position. But here, you did learn a lesson regarding your own limiting belief systems. Problem here, a problem that maybe you weren't seeing for what it was, but then you did see it and you did take your personal power back. And so in other words here, we're not playing victim anymore. We're not playing victim to anyone or anything or any type of situation. We have completely released ourselves from any kind of negative thought patterns. And you did learn a lesson regarding that in your past. It's coming up again for you this week, not to forget. We don't need to go back into that jail, that prison. Your challenge, maybe quite literally someone got out of jail here too. It is coming up in the reverse position. Leo energy. So in the reverse position here, someone is having a hard time standing up for themselves, fighting against, there could be a lot of opposition here, someone forcing someone to back down on their beliefs. So this is that fighting energy. This is when we have a lot of adversity. Problem is here, it's a challenge for someone, possibly you, to stand up and defend yourself when there are so many people pointing fingers, telling you no, blah, 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 right? You may have trouble defending yourself right now. You may have trouble speaking up. Someone here could put you in a position where you are feeling defenseless. And so here we're saying, they're saying, don't give up, Scorpio. Continue to fight the good fight. This is one of my spiritual warfare cards as well. So there's no reason for you to stop while you're ahead, but just know that this. Are you willing to defend your work? Are you willing to stand up and fight for yourself? Are you willing to stand up and fight for others? Are you willing to persevere here? There may be 2, 3 people here, maybe more, that are looking down on you at this time or have something to say. Is what they have to say important? Do you want to choose your, basically is what it's saying. Choose and pick carefully. The lesson you are learning now is the Ace of Blades, or the One of Blades. So this is that Sword of Justice here. This is that Truth card. So they're saying learn a lesson regarding cutting something off here. This is like no mercy. This is the honest truth. It's blunt. It could be ugly. It can be ugly, but it is what it is. So this is like the last scene in the video game where you level up, you defeat your opponent, and you move to the next level. You're learning a lesson regarding how to use this sword. That's what I feel. It's a tactic, actually, because if you're in a position here where people are not letting you speak up, or you're feeling like you're being, pushed down in some way, or pushed away, or defenseless, this is this weapon coming. And I say it like that because if this is a spiritual warfare that you're fighting, or if this is some kind of warfare, they're saying that there's another tool here for you to learn how to use, and that's the sword of truth. So I wouldn't be too concerned. It looks like Spirit is giving you all the tools you need here. This is kind of like going into your arsenal and saying, okay, I might not be very good at doing this, but can I use this now? How can I use this sword or this blade? It's like a switchblade. So your gift is the Three of Coins. This is a great reading for Scorpio. Even though I don't see a lot of water energy here, you're quite masterful in this sort of here to do what needs to be done. But so your gift is the Three of Coins. So this is Capricorn energy. So look at you building on a foundation here. Employment is going well. You have collaborators. You may also be building a business or partnership or relationship. You have the foundation, since this is the Apprentice card. There are opportunities here to build and collaborate with people. And the thing is that people want to work with you. People want to build with you. And you have a spirit here of working together with others. So that's very nice to see. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards before I get too comfortable with what I'm seeing here. I mean, honestly, not much needs to be clarified. I'll go ahead and clarify the King. No, let's clarify this coin, the Three of Coins here. Clarify the Three of Coins as the gift Scorpio will receive this week. Clarify the Three of Coins. This is an important piece of information coming in, the key that unlocks your door, the key that unlocks the door here. So you're being given, when I see keys here, first of all, that resonates with Virgo, because that's one of the saving symbols for Virgo is a key, but also Taurus, knowledge. You have a gift here that you can use. And I feel like this is coming in with regards to a job situation, a work situation, or a collaboration here. You're unlocking something here when it comes to an employment situation as well. Tell me why the Seven of Rods is reversed in the challenge position. Tell me why the Seven of Rods is reversed in the challenge position, Spirit. We have the Writer, a Visitor here. Okay, someone very progressive. This is a very progressive kind of future-oriented, fast-paced energy. This is someone arriving here, someone possibly a visitor, or someone on the move here. Yeah, so it could be a Scorpio. I kind of want to say you might be scaring people a little bit because you might be so progressive that people are making you defend yourself unnecessarily. Just keep delivering the truth is what I want to say. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, which can indicate a government institution or government entity. It also indicates separation or isolation. I don't see that being a problem, not in this reading. So let's go ahead and pull your advice for the week ahead. What is your advice for Scorpio this week? Ooh, we have falling in love, kissing the divine in another and yourself. This is like a twin flame card here. Could be dealing with your twin this week or a soulmate for sure. Some of you are falling in love. Others of you are just dealing with like some serious soulmate energy here. So that is card 20. For those of you who want to read along with me, this is the Oracle of Mermaids guidebook, and this is card 20, Falling in Love, from the Oracle of the Mermaids. There may be no closer moment of connection, of utter merging with the divine than the experience we have called falling in love. It is so important we do this. We allow ourselves to be overwhelmed and we surrender to bliss, but also to the possibility of pain, of betrayal, of disappointment, and of disillusionment. Therefore, we mermaids urge you to fall in love, but to allow yourself to be real, honest, vulnerable, and to move on if this love becomes painful, unfulfilling, or continually a compromise. Falling in love is a divine miracle, truly, but there are stereotypes about how it looks. Books with strange names like The Rules and The Ideal that girls... Oh, interesting. That's not even in here. Books with strange names like The Rules and The Ideal that gets attached to a person who has no idea what your hopes and dreams are. So, foolish as it may make you feel, do not be cruel. Be true to yourself. Fall in love with another and fall in love with your own honesty and vulnerability. Kiss the bliss. Taste the nectar of love and share the ecstasy, but also experience the utter breakthrough and freedom of honesty. It may not come all at once, but little by little, let falling in love teach you the lessons that as you recognize the divine in another, so too must they recognize the divine within you. It must be mutual, and it must be a boon, not an instrument of torture or manipulation. Bless you, beautiful people, for having this ability. Now, forth and fall in love with one another, each other, the planet, the animals, the beings, the elements, the elementals, the ocean, and yourselves. And nature will then be at peace and well and blossoming once again. Divination. Feeling powerful feelings of attraction for another and becoming overwhelmed with feelings of tenderness, almost to the point of feeling more for the other being than for food, drink. Whoa, throat chakra. Almost to the point of feeling more for the other being than for food, drink, breathing. Feeling powerfully attached to another, seeing the divine within them and experiencing the divine within yourself is extremely addictive. The beginning of a powerful relationship which truly has magic within it. The recognition of soul within another, yet it is also wise to know thyself well and to be able to read your own patterns. Seeking to communicate and to establish a close bond with another, feeling very akin to them. A dissolving of boundaries of self into a kind of one. A time of sweetness, insecurity, beauty, excitement, newness, and uncertainty. Perhaps a time when you are almost certainly very much alive and very much at the end of ordinary life and approaching what we often call insanity. The space before knowledge, when the idealization of the other is at its height. This card can also signal a desire for sex that is sacred, deeply connective, soul-forging, and powerfully erotic. Lovemaking that is exquisitely spiritual and sensual. Well, there you have it. Interesting. This is something coming up for you. And I feel like it's going to kind of change the name of your game here. You have all these here. And let me tell you, you can fall in love when you are in your head. It's not really possible. So enjoy the intellectual stimulation while it lasts. There's something else coming in here. It's going to unlock something else for you. You never know. Sometimes these things can help you in other areas of your life as well. You never knew you needed it alone until you got it, right? So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed your weekly forecast. I will see you guys back soon. Take care.